And you know, if the scandal chore wheel seems to never stop spinning these days, it's like hard to keep up with what's the scandal now. I have to tell you, it's because it turns out the chore wheel of scandal in this administration is a flywheel. Like, it's weighted and it never stops. I mean, they will spin out new scandals every single day they are in office. So even with all of that already happening, naturally today there's word of yet another investigation into yet another Trump administration scandal. The New York Times first to report today that the House Oversight Committee has told the Trump administration's Secretary of Transportation, Elaine Chao, that she needs to hand over documents related to her family's shipping company. Elaine Chao is the transportation secretary for the U.S. government. But you see the visual here? See, that's her dad. See what they're sitting in front of? She has made a habit of doing events with her father, who runs her family's shipping company. She's made a habit of her doing events as Secretary of Transportation, sitting next to her father while the two of them sit in front of, like, the flags and the seals of the U.S. Department of Transportation, making it seem like maybe he works there too, or he's officially sponsored by them somehow. She has also brought her father onto Air Force One. She has talked in interviews about her father and President Trump having such a good relationship, which is nice. You know, oh, it's her dad. But it's also been awesome and very highly capitalized on by the family business that her dad runs, as they have been trying to project their international reach, their apparent endorsement by the U.S. government. They've been turning that into their own business interests. Elaine Chao at one point reportedly tried to arrange for her family members to meet with Chinese government officials on her own planned official U.S. trip to China as transportation secretary. It was only when the State Department personnel in China who were asked to set up these meetings for Elaine Chao's family. It's only when they squawked in protest that she backed off the request that her family members should be in on those meetings, and the trip itself was ultimately canceled. It's also worth noting that as Elaine Chao has used her public position to boost her family's business over the past few years, her family has also reportedly given millions of dollars to her and her husband, the Republican leader of the U.S. Senate, Mitch McConnell, which means that if she has been using her public position to boost the fortunes of her family business, well, her family's fortune has been, in an immediate sense, turned right around and parceled out to her and her husband while she has been doing that. Elijah Cummings and the Oversight Committee are now demanding documents and communications from the Transportation Department and from Elaine Chao. And because she is a member of the Trump administration, presumably the Transportation Department and Elaine Chao refuse entirely to hand anything over. And then we'll start another big, long legal saga on this scandal, too.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.